Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial of our masterclass. This is the second tutorial of importing and exporting data, and in this tutorial I will show you guys how to import and export txt files, spss files, stata files, RData files, and Json files. And in txt file it will include the tab separated files and the semicolon separated files and many more. But before starting the video, I want to share with you guys that only 14.2% of my viewers are subscribed in this channel and others are not subscribed in this channel. So I highly request you guys to click on that subscribe button and like the videos if you like them, dislike if you don't like them. This will really help me with the YouTube algorithm, and it will work for me as a confident boost to make this type of video regularly and upload more regularly. I really appreciated those who are subscribed to my channel, and you guys are the best. So let's begin the tutorial. Okay, first of all, let me just import a inbuilt data set, data empty cars. Okay, I click on empty cars to activate it. Okay, now let me export this empty cars data as a txt file with tab separated. Okay, so we have to use the function write dot table and then the name of the data frame, which is empty cars, comma, and then the directory where we want to save the data frame. So we want to save the data frame at here, so we copy the directory here. Okay, because we are Windows user, we have to use /. Now we have to give a name. So how about we give a name empty cars dot txt. Okay, now you have to give comma, and let's go to the next slide. Now we have to specify the separator. So we are saving this empty cars dataset as a tab separated file. So we have to type sep for separator and then double quotation and \d. So this means that the separator is tab separated file, and then give comma and give raw.names equals to false. Okay, what this will do, this will the raw dot, if we give the name raw.names equals to false, so it will not create another column with index number 1 2 3 4 5 6. I mean like this, that here this will not create, this will not be created. These raw names, another column with raw names will not be created if we just give the raw.names equals to false. Okay, now let's run this line of code. Okay, our code has been successfully run. So let us go to the directory. So this is the directory, and here see, this is the empty cars.txt. So let us open it. So this is the empty cars. See, every single variables, every single values are separated with the space, which is called tab separated data. Okay, so this is a tab separated data, and just because we give these raw.names equals to false, it is not showing the raw names here. So what will happen if we give the raw.names equals to true here? So give it true, right, again close it. So see, the raw names are here, the car names, Mazda RX4 bug, Mazda RF4, and so on. And it is a better practice to just keep it as a false. Okay, you can write false or F. You can write true or just the capital T. Okay, now let us import the same dataset, this empty cars dataset. So to import the same dataset, we have to type. We have to use this function read.table, and then we have to give the directory with the file name. Okay, now we have to specify the separator. The separator is tab separated file. Okay, and now we have to use this header equals to true. If we don't use header equals to true, So what will happen? The column names will also become a row. Like, okay, let me just show you with header name, header equals to false. And yeah, okay, let's try. Oh, empty cars to, okay. So see, there are 32 observations. So this is the original empty cars. These are the column names. Okay, and here the column names itself becoming a row if we use header equals to false. Now let us use header equals to true. Run this line of code. See, empty cars is a 32 observation. This will be the same data set as this, just the row names. There are no row names in this empty cars 2. So the tab separated, how to export and import tab separated file is clear. So now let us do the same again, but now we will use the semicolon separated files. So what we have to do, we are taking the empty cars data frame, we are saving it as empty cars 2.txt, and we are using the separator semicolon and row names equals to false. Okay, the code has been successfully ran. Now let us go to the new folder. Here, see, this is the mtcars2.txt. See, all the values are separated by semicolons. Okay, cool. Now let us go to this. So let us name this mtcars3 read.table mtcars2.txt, as we have saved the data file as mtcars2. Now the separator will be semicolon and header equals to true. Now let us run this. See, here is the semicolon separated data. We just imported the semicolon separated data. Now let us do the same. Now we will export the data in spss format, in stata format, in sas format, in rdata format, and we will import this. Okay, and no, this one library heaven is enough. So now write dot no, write underscore sav. This is for spss. This is the function. So we want to empty cars, give the give the data frame name. Now the directory. So we want to export it here and change the file name empty cars underscore spss dot sav. Okay, that's it. Just save it. Now now okay, it is saved. So let us see where it's saved. Here you can see that empty cars underscore spss dot sav file is generated. Now let us import this file, and if we can successfully import this file, this means that the exporting was also done successfully. Okay, so to import this file, let us create a variable name empty cars spss, and then read underscore sav, and then the directory. So this is the directory with file name. Now let us just run it. So here see, empty cars underscore spaces data frame has been generated. So this is the data we just have exported just a while ago. Now similarly, and this function, this write underscore sav function and this read underscore sav function, these are inside this heaven package. Now similarly, we can export and import the stata files. So for stata files, we have to use the function write underscore dta, and we are giving the empty cars data frame name, and we are changing the save file name as empty cars data and .dta. Okay, let's run it. So the code has been ran successfully. Let us go to the folder. Here see empty cars underscore stata.dta. This file has been successfully exported, and now we have to run it. So let us create a variable name. It's called empty cars underscore stata read underscore dta, and the file name empty cars stata and dta. Okay, now let us run it. Here see, this is the data we just exported a while ago, and we imported it here. Very beautiful and nice. Now similarly, this is for the sas, write underscore sas. Okay, no problem. and empty cars, everything will be the same. We have to give the data frame name. Data frame name is empty cars, and we are saving it as empty cars underscore sas and dot sas7 b that. Okay, now we're gonna read this file. Let us copy this line. So empty cars sas read sas read underscore sas, and now the file name empty cars sas and sas 7 reader. Oh, we ran this line successfully, and this is, so here is the file. It got the generated file, the sas7 reader file. So now we are importing the same file. Here see empty cars underscore sas has been successfully imported and exported. So this is how you can import and export spss file, the stata files, and the sas files using the library heaven. Now suppose you have a task to export the R data file. So these are actually R data file. Okay, and you have a task to export this R data file. It's really easy. You just have to use save RDS. This is a base R package. The save RDS function is in the base R package, and give the name of the data frame. So I want to export empty cars underscore sas data frame, and give the directory. Okay, okay, this is the directory. Okay, let us just change the name of the file. The file is R, and the extension for R data is R, capital letter R and DA. Okay, now let's run this line. So see, the line has been successfully ran. So here it is, empty cars. Where it is? Yeah, empty cars underscore R dot RDA. Okay, let's just do this RDA. Now our job is to import this empty cars underscore R dot RDA. So we have to import this. Let us create a variable empty cars underscore R, and then it will be read RDS, and then the directory name. Let us just copy and paste it here. And now if I just run this line, see empty cars underscore R, the data frame we just exported a while ago, we just imported it. Okay, it's really easy. Now it's time for JSON files. To import the JSON files in R, you have to install and run the package rjson in R. So I have installed it, so I just use library rjson. So you have to install it and then load this library in your R. Now so let us create a variable, so data json. Okay, and I have a JSON files. I have a JSON file here, this data.json. Okay, and I will import it. This JSON file is containing some employee ID, their names, and their department where they work. Okay, so to import this file, you have to use from JSON this function, and then write file, and then give the directory. So this is the directory, and then the file name. The file name is data.json. Okay, now run this line of code. So here this data.json is a list. Okay, so these are the list. So to see the list in a good way, you can use a print function and input the variable name, which is data.json. So here see in the console we can see the employee ID. It has 5 values, 1 2 3 4 5. There are some names and they are working department. So now to transform this file type, this list, into a data frame, we will use data frame function. So let us just copy this variable and then use data.frame and just type the data underscore json. So it will, what will do, it will take the data underscore json variable and replace it in the data underscore json in the same variable as a data frame. So see, the data underscore JSON is now a data frame with 5 observation or rows and 3 variable. So I just quickly shown you guys the different methods of importing and exporting txt files, spss files, stata files, sas files, and json files. And also, if you like this tutorial, just make sure to tap on that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. This is very important for me, and this is really appreciated because this actually works as a confidence boost for me, so I can work regularly and create this type of videos for you guys regularly. Thank you.